Twiggy lost out here alone. No colors, no answers, just the unknown. Branches clawing echoes in the breeze. Hey Twiggy, trapped in these cursed trees. Eyes are watching deep within the black. Granite whispers don't know how to act. Roots are laughing, pulling at my stride. Twiggy screaming, nowhere to hide. Reach for the skyline, there's nowhere to go. Grinning whispers don't know how to act. Breathing heavy, ears are ringing sharp. Woodland symphony playing. Hey, Twiggy lost out here alone. No colors, no answers, just the unknown. Branches clawing echoes in the breeze. Hey Twiggy, trapped in these cursed trees. Wind it howls like a broken song. This twisted force that's all so wrong. Find the courage, but shadows won't quit. Light keeps fading, this is really it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blunder Down Under. Now, I know things have been weird lately. I'm to blame for some of that, just as much as, myself. But today we're going to be talking about all kinds of different things related to the universe. We have an interesting guest today. We have interesting plans for the future. And I don't know how much I want to give away at once. I really don't. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see, if we make it or we break it. But right now I have a super dry throat. I just ate a cupcake, and it was a very dry cupcake. And now I'm suffering from it. But enough of the yapping. Let's get in to see our interesting guest host. In 3, 2, and 1.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today? Let me get over there real quick. I'm already messing up with the OBS because I'm terrible at what I do.
Can't hear you. Are you muted on Discord?
I must be muted on Discord. No, I know what it is. I swapped the mics out. All right, now you can hear me, correct? Can you hear me? You still can't hear me? Oh, because I changed the speaker! Ah! Sorry. Apologies.
Hold up, let me try rejoining.
Apologies. No, you're good. I switched out the wrong input. The Discord update is just messing with me mentally. It used to be as simple as, right-clicking on your mic and swapping it out. But it's not anymore because now you have voice changer options. I didn't ask for that. Let me get this mic out of my way. I don't need that mic.
Why, you don't want to sound like Daffy Duck or something stupid,
No, I don't. Not entirely. But I've got a quick question. What happened on Nerds?
Nothing in particular.
I've heard a lot, so I figured I'd ask because I wasn't able to watch. That show just so happens to come on while I'm sleeping. But yeah, I heard there was some drama, and I'm a stickler for drama, so.
Well, there was a little bit of back and forth. It was Buff Weep's first time hosting the show today, and we weren't the most excited to be hosting with each other, I would say. And Roxy came on, Billy came on, Tina came on. There were some things said.
And what were these things said? And then 2, how many of these hosts that came on were able to stay on?
Okay, so Roxy stayed on fine. We had, I felt like, a decent back and forth. She was saying that I should give Buff Weeb a chance. I was saying I felt like he was also being aggressive toward me too. Billy was fine, you know, he chilled, he stayed. Tina, I don't want to hear it from her. She's running her mouth in the comments, talking about some crazy shit, and then is all mad at me for what I had to say, but was saying some shit first. I feel like I'm being gaslit.
See, I don't know enough. All I know from what happened on Nerds was what I saw on Rewind, right? But I heard there was things said about Albert, Tina's son, but I
Maybe.
don't know what was said.
Okay, so Tina's out here in the comments talking crazy about, you know, what I do for work, saying, you know, I should spread it open for the camera. So she comes on. Why would I be all smiley and happy? So I was saying, you know, she said something about me having like a cock hole or something. And I was like, the only one who has a cock hole is Albert, you know? He's sucking dick in the corner.
Now, where did that comment come from? Because I've met Albert. He's a nice guy. He's genuinely like a very nice guy. So where is this because Albert made a joke that he was gay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, Ugh. I like Albert. I don't think you should have said that about Albert. He's catching
Hey,
strays.
it's not him in particular. I said, don't come for me about this thing. She said, don't come for me about this thing. It's an eye for an eye in this dog eat dog world.
I don't know if I agree. Because like if somebody was to if my wife was to catch strays, I know how pissed I would be because she's not really a part of this. Now Albert is a part of this in the way that he has to help Tina out. Tina does need she needs some type of assistance from him, whether it's like with her leg or like sometimes with mobility. But I'm not sure if Albert necessarily deserves to catch strays in a beef between you and Tina. I like Tina, but there's so much other things that we could have, well, not we, but you could have thrown at
Nah,
her.
Tina's being sensitive when she has no limits. She'll say anything about anybody else. She'll say the craziest shit that you say you don't want brought up. Look at all the shit she's brought up about Becky that Becky has said she never wanted out there. And Tina has no limits. That's my point. She wants to have no limits. Fine, gloves are off.
But do you think it's right that like Albert, who has done nothing but like try to help out his mom, right? Like he's in the community assisting her, and that's basically his place in the community. He's not a host, and he is a good guy. So do you think it's fair that he catches strays for like a beef that you're having with his mom?
Is it fair my man catches strays? Nope.
I mean, but
Shit. That's Mike though, isn't it?
your man at one point was bullying people in the server though, so he was a part of
Bullying
the
people in the
community.
server? Because, wait, bullying people in the server or responding to the people that were saying shit about me?
He bullied me. I didn't do anything.
Oh, you never called me a whore in the main chat?
No, I did, but that was way before he bullied me.
Well, you think he holds grudges.
Hey, I guess I guess I respect it. I was I wasn't, the nicest.
You
I'll
had a lot
admit
to
that.
say about me on this show at the very beginning, huh?
I
Who
had a
thought we'd
lot
ever
to
be
say.
here?
I had a good amount to say. I've just been better at holding my tongue. Because I can get along with almost anybody, right? We can be the biggest enemies and I can still, keep it professional for the most part. There's some things that wouldn't really back that up, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about nerds. Um, but yeah, I don't think Albert should have caught any strays. Especially like meeting him in person and having him like, we were sitting on a couch near the pool one night, and I was just kind of sitting there. It was awkward. It was the night that all the drama with Nightmare went down. And I was kind of just staying to myself, and then Albert comes up and talks to me and talks about stuff that he would like to do online, and I got more of an understanding of Albert, and I don't think my boy should be catching no strays.
Yeah, what can I say?
I
He's
don't
gonna.
know. It would be like my wife catching strays for something that I did, right? Like she has nothing to do with this. She's never even been. She's been in some like YouTube chats, but all she said is like "hey" to some of the hosts, right? She has never been in the Discord. I got a burp. But she has never
Oh.
been in the Discord, interacted with people in the community. So it would be unfair. Do you see the bug flying around on my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he came from, but he's keeping me company, and it's been a lonely, lonely day. My brother's calling me. Give me 1 second. I think this will be fun. I'm live on air.
That bug is relentless.
Not anymore.
You should eat it.
No, I'll eat it for a dono goal. Yeah, we can do that. So now Buff Weeb, right? He seems like he's come into the show, had his first episode, and now, it's like he's been a host forever.
Yeah.
He's been on he was on Rewind tonight. I saw that. But what do you think of hosting the show with your new co-host, Buff Weeb? Buff
I miss
Weeb.
Eric.
You miss Eric. Well, Eric was funny, right? But Eric had his, I don't want to say limitations, because Eric never really got to, show what he was capable of, right? But One Buff Weeb has come out right out the gate showing what he's got. There's a
Do you have an infestation? What is
No,
going
it's the
on?
same bug. I just tried to play it off like I was cool and caught it, and I thought he'd get the hint and like fly away.
The first bug was white. The second bug was black.
It's the lighting. I did pest control for a living, I'll have you know. The last place there's ever going to be an infestation is here. We had a lot of rain, and I left my window open. Simple as that. Now back to the question. One Buff Weeb, where do you see this going?
I mean, we're co-hosts. What can I say? The same reason I'm here. I wanted a second show.
Ooh, interesting. So would you say that, like, would you prefer to be friends with somebody you're hosting a show with, or would you rather have somewhat of a discourse, So like with
I think it.
Go on.
I was gonna say I think it depends on the show. Like for nerds, I would like a dynamic with someone I more so get along with. For Aussy, which I'm now gonna be the second co-host of, I don't mind this enemies dynamic.
Now, I am a little different, okay? Because genuinely, you can be my worst enemy and I will work with you. It doesn't bother me. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to constantly have to defend myself, right? But with nerds, they're saying that it's buffering and they're trolling me. I'm looking at my bitrate right now. It hasn't dropped under 10,000. I will not be trolled. But now you got me second guessing myself. But so with the current dynamic that you have right now, it seems like there's not much of an agreement on the direction that the show should go in. And when he was on Rewind, he was bringing up some of the issues, and unfortunately I wasn't paying attention, so I don't remember what those issues were. My bad. But another thing that he was saying is that he said it in the VC earlier today that he was going to come on tonight and steal the show from us.
You think so?
I don't know where he is.
I mean, you didn't steal my show today, so good luck.
I didn't watch, and it's not your show, your co-hosts.
Is this not your show?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. It's my show now.
Yeah, okay. Now, keep in mind, I own Nerds, okay? So we don't need to forget this. So technically, Nerds is my show.
Okay, you own Nerds. I own Aussy. What about
How?
it?
Where's your proof?
I talked to Keem. I told him I'm going to be the second co-host on Nerds.
You are the second co-host on Nerds,
Nerds.
but not Aussy!
I'm high. Forgive me.
No, Zay Zudid's high. Shocker.
Shocker, yeah. It's that time of the night.
I don't
You're
do
lucky I
any
even made it.
substances.
Never.
But no, anytime when Restof's ready to come back, he's gonna be welcomed back with open arms.
The three of us will have fun together.
The three of us.
Yeah.
I invited you here to talk about nerds, and now you're taking over?
Yeah. I told Kim I was taking it.
Interesting.
He said it
Interesting.
was fine.
I don't know how this will go over for you because I'm not one to just back down. And on camera, I'm going to be, I'm going to be nice, I'm going to be calm. But you've dealt with me behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm vicious. But I
The
can't
Goon
let it out
Squad's
on
been to
camera.
war before. We'll go to war again.
But the Goon Squad's never been to war with me. I want to make this clear for everybody watching. I was the original Zay hater, okay? I did it before it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was vicious. I was saying things that now would get you banned from the community. I did a good job. I pioneered something. I started a revolution. And now I'm bald.
He became Megamind. He's the real villain of the LCU.
Tracy Montgomery says Twiggy looks terrible. Thank you.
Does your chat normally look like this?
Oh yeah. They don't I'm working on it. But I knew before I even asked you to come on that they weren't going to be too happy. But I wanted to know
Sounds like
what
they're
you were
excited to see.
I wanted to know what they were thinking about nerds, right? And then I heard that today was kind of a drama-filled episode, and as you may know, I love drama. Big fan of drama. And I just wanted to talk about it, especially since you did my boy Albert dirty. I didn't like that.
Could have done him dirtier.
Why, though? Albert has nothing to do with any of this.
Neither does my job. Tell Tina to stop bringing it up.
I don't know enough about it to comment, I guess. Nor am I going to comment about it because every time I've commented about it, I've gotten myself in trouble.
Why? Because you were
Ugh.
gooning too?
No. Disgusting. The fact that you would bring that up is vile. Gross.
No, you're way.
You
No.
know my feelings and beliefs about this. All right?
You were beefing.
I was talking, woman.
WWE
You know exactly how I feel about this. Now, I do have a question. Would it be inappropriate of me to refer to you as a subhuman?
Tad.
Hmm?
A tad.
A tad. So does that give me the okay?
I guess you get the one pass of you just said it then. And let's leave it there, Twiggy.
Can I get another pass and then save it for the future?
No. I think you just used your one.
I'm here helping you promote nerds, right?
I think I'm here to promote my new show, Aussy.
I don't think so. I think that this is Rastov's show.
I don't think so. I
I
think Rastov doesn't want to work with you anymore.
That may be true, but when it comes to entertainment, you don't necessarily have to be friends to work together. I think there's still a dynamic there, and I'm always faithful, right? I got a lot of faith, and I have faith that we could rekindle at least a good business relationship, right? Now, it would be more work on my side because Rastov's a good guy, and I think he's a forgiving guy. Now, he didn't forgive you for hinting that he was a manipulator or that he was taking advantage of drunk people.
Yeah, definitely did. He did get our boy Bruggs. Did you not remember that?
No, I remember, but we'd have to hear Brug's side of the story.
Oh, when he gets super drunk and donates to Aussy so much, only when he's plastered. We've all seen it. Don't lie to me, Twiggy.
I was told by Bruggs that he was playing it up. But I also know that when it comes to the online stuff, people always play it up. But I don't doubt that he was intoxicated at all.
I think he was hammered.
I
I
don't
think he was
think-
absolutely hammered.
I don't think Bruggs has ever been on our stream not hammered.
So my point stands.
What was your point?
My point being that, remember when you were saying that Rostov has the parasocial relationships?
Did I say that?
Oh, also, Scott Dude 184. Thanks for being a crown for 2 months.
Scott gave me a kiss at Fat Camp. Weil for the win for $20. Finally, some real effing Australians on Lolcow Aussy. Zooted, where are you from? By the way, there's a lot of donation incentive to donate to the villains. I never would. Thank you, Weil. We appreciate the support, and you've been here trolling us since day one. Then we've got Are You Poopin'? Who has been a member of Band World for 1 month, who says, brother, audio too low, also W Twiggy L to whoever that is on the right. Audio is low. Zay, would you like to talk real quick so I can adjust your audio?
Hello?
That
I could also just scream for them. They hate when I do that, but
I'd prefer you didn't do that. Just keep on talking. Let's get
yeah,
this.
I'm
Ah!
talking, you know, just yapping, you know.
Ah! Stop getting close.
Ah!
Stop! I don't like that. I don't like
What
that
if
at
I
all.
What if I made it extra screechy?
No, please don't. Please don't. I just watched Jurassic Park. I've had enough of that.
I could get right here for you.
I'd prefer you did not. You're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm taking over your show. I'm trying to make you super uncomfortable.
How dare you do that?
You just have no other option here, Twiggy. This
I-
is my show now.
For all you know, that I'm sick.
Rastov's given up on you. Where is he today? He's not here
Everybody-
for you.
Everybody gives up on me at one point or another, but some people come back. And
Yeah?
I'm hopeful that he's one of those people. Okay? But you will not be stealing the show. That's just
think-
preposterous. Can you spell preposterous? Come on, nerd, spell it.
P-R-E P
Nope, you are already wrong, and I don't even know how to spell the word, and I know you're wrong.
P-R-E-P.
Scott, dude, 814 for $20.
P-O-S.
I am reading out a dono. You know what the show needs. Wonder Woman. Scott, I love you. I appreciate you. And I don't necessarily disagree. Kaidict, who has been a member of Band World for 2 months, says Twiggy, it's your audio that is low. Wake up! But I've turned my audio up. Is my audio still low? Now my audio's in the red on OBS. What am I supposed to do? Shinobi Ben, for 10 pounds, says, I personally enjoy controversial characters. W Twiggy and W Zay. Zay, I've been blocking your face with your volume bar. That's my bad. Oops. My bad.
Yeah, you know, just trying to sabotage your new manager.
Manager?
Yeah. Manager and co-host. I told you I was taking over. Remember how you said you
Hold
were
up,
taking
hold
over
up,
that
hold
one
up,
time
hold
on
up,
Nerds?
hold up,
Except I'm really taking over on Aussy.
I was going to pull a Zay move and mute you, but I decided not to. I'm trying to be professional, right? But why would I want somebody who has bounced from show to show almost as many times as my dear friend Glammy Lammy to manage me?
I'm here to manage your relationships.
If I needed, well, I may need somebody to do that. But if I had somebody do that, it would be Dr. D, not you. Not you.
Well, look, you and Rastov need to work it out, and I'm here to make this show work it out.
Zombie, who has been a cash cow for 2 months, says if Zay stays here, I cancel my membership. Luckily, Zombie, it's April Fool's Day, so April Fools, right?
We'll hate to see you go, buddy.
But James Workshop for $20 says, Twiggy, my beloved, is this enough to kick dog water?
No.
Unfortunately. Jeffy, my
Jeffy!
dear friend, how are you today?
I am very good. I don't mean to spin. I don't want to interrupt your show. I want to be the first one, if that's okay, because I don't want anyone else to act like they saw it first. I'm very good at this. the sexual chemistry between you two guys could power a small city. That's the truth.
I'm married,
I don't
Jeffy.
give a fuck. I don't no. How about this? First off, I don't give a fuck if you think you're married to the legless wonder, but here's the deal. One's in the Zay, listen, I don't care what happens to you guys in terms. I'm not rooting for you or not. I'm saying I want you to see something. Watch this. One's in the chat if you see the sexual chemistry between these two as palpable. Two, if you think I'm out of my fucking mind. Watch this.
See the L's? See the L's coming in? Yeah.
No, I want ones and twos. People are saying I'm right. Ones, facts, Jaffe win. You can only vote once. Look at that. A lot of people see it.
I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm out. Enjoy the sexual chemistry. It only lasts for about a year. It's called limerence. So get in there, enjoy it, fuck like bunnies, and then part as friends. That's how you should do it. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your day. Welcome home, Twiggy. Good to see you, buddy.
I love you, Jaffe, regardless of the negativity you just made me feel in my bones.
How is that
You're gonna make
negative?
Nightmare jealous. This is a problem.
How is that negative? You guys have a nice little chemistry going. Maybe there's a little romance brewing there, a little sexuality brewing there, little fucky time. What's the problem?
It's called being an entertainer. It's called being able to put on an act while you're on screen with somebody you hate, Jaffe!
I think he's just loving his new manager, loving his new co-host. He's so excited for me to be here.
You can't fake that chemistry, though. I mean,
Jaffe, hold up.
No. Okay, fake it with me right now. Let's fake it, you and me.
All right.
We can't do it.
Easy. No, Jaffe.
No, it'll come off as creepy,
Jaffe,
dude.
no.
And also, Zay's doing it with you. Zay's giving it to you as well. It's not a one-way street.
Well, Zay manipulates everybody, but she will not manipulate.
All right. Well, look, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. There's a new episode of Matlock.
Don't go yet. I have a question for you,
I'm an
Jaffe.
old man.
I have a question.
Yeah. What do you need?
Sometime this week, when you're not doing much at 12 o'clock EST, would you like to co-host an episode of Lolcow Aussy with me?
Is that 9 o'clock? Yes. Yeah, I'd love to. That would be great.
I will keep in contact. Guess who else will be co-hosting an episode of Lolcow Aussy this week? No. Review Tech USA.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I like him.
I love Rich.
Yeah.
Asking all of these people to co-host the show without asking your manager first. Of course we can have Jaffe.
Because I don't need you.
You do. You need my approval. Ask him.
This is hot. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Jaffe, get out of here. Guys, I'm going to lose my mind. I
like how upset it makes you.
Because I am a loyal man. I'm going to lose it. Guys,
you might be right. You seem a little flustered.
I have tried to contain myself. I have never lost my cool live on air. But today...
Crash out. Do it. You won't. Oh, look at you. Copying me now, too?
Excuse me? Fat ass. This is water. Not a
like a
big
big
gulp from Speedway.
This is from 7-Eleven. Get it right.
Well, I'm sorry. I just assumed that you were so broke that you had to go to, Speedway because you couldn't even make your way to Fat Camp. I'm literally like broke, and I made it.
Well, shit. Now I'm not broke.
Explain.
Why would I? It's tax season. Going to Fat Camp during tax season would have fucked me. So, if it wasn't tax season, I probably would have came.
I thought it was your real life job.
Yeah, but because of it being tax season during my, my real life job.
Something new added to the story.
I said this multiple times on
I
air.
didn't hear you
If
say
you
this.
watched Nerds, the show you supposedly manage, at least I watch Aussy.
I don't manage
I'm
it.
taking
I don't
over.
manage it. I was trusting you to manage it. I just own it. There's a difference. All right? I used to work at a Piggly Wiggly back in the day, right? And I had a manager who managed the store, right? But we still had a store owner who would come in, maybe once a month to check on things, right? I shouldn't have to be there at all times as the owner of the show.
So you don't even watch it? Sounding like another Glammy.
No, I don't watch it. I'm asleep during that time. Sometimes I put it on to fall asleep, because it's easier than falling asleep to white noise.
So watch it after it's not being live. Come on, Twiggy, pick up the pace.
That's what I do to fall asleep. I don't like
disappointed
this.
in you. I'm disappointed. You're gonna have to work harder if we're gonna be on a show together.
Koala says, "You work at the pig twig?" We cut from the same cloth, son. I sure did. And I hated every bit of it. Worst place I've ever worked. First official job. Actually, my first job was me working at a hardware store at the age of 15 years old. I worked for an old man and his wife, and one day I called out sick because I was sick, and his wife told him that I called out to party because I'm one of those young folk who parties. Now, keep in mind, this was before my party era, okay? I was 15. I didn't even have a driver's license, right? I wasn't partying. But then I got a job at the Piggly Wiggly, and things went okay at first. You know, I was a stock boy. I used to stock the shelves, do a little bit of blocking. For those who don't know what blocking is, it's where you move items forward onto the shelf to make it look like the shelves are more congested and full, right? But eventually, I was promoted. I became a cashier. Only male cashier in the whole Piggly Wiggly. And I took it serious. I took it very seriously. And then some chick said that I called one of the guys who we were working for a child, you know, you can guess, right? Which I did. I did. But to be fair, there was things in his past that were true, and I was just bringing it to the light. So I had to quit. I was forced to quit. That was the drama of my first job. But I stand on it. I stand on business.
Makes sense.
I
You're a
live up to my
YouTuber.
principles.
Sounds like you're a drama queen.
A drama queen.
Yeah?
Excuse me?
Yeah?
If I wanted to be a drama queen, I could be a drama queen. That's not a problem. Do you know how much drama I start in the community that never even makes it to the show?
I hear your rumblings.
Rumblings.
I know
They're
about your little
ramblings.
cult.
Rumblings.
You wanna
Rumblings
talk
are
about
what I
my
call
goon
my
squad?
farts after I eat Taco Bell.
You want to talk about my goon squad? I know about your cult.
What cult?
Oh, you know.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, see, who's the real evil villain?
I
He's
don't know
got a
what you're
cult.
referring to. Hello, Ian, our favorite
Oh,
fudge
hi,
packer.
Ian.
Ian works at an ice cream plant packing fudge ice cream, which is why we call him a fudge packer. Nothing derogatory about the nickname. But hello, Ian. How are you today?
You know what I'm talking
Oh, Ian, you just killed my ears. Give me a second. All right, go on.
I had to pause the stream. Dogwater, this will never be your show. You're a whore, and the reason why you didn't go to the reason why you didn't go to
buddy.
fat
And
camp.
here's
The reason
the
why you didn't go to fat
thing.
camp is
I server muted your ass because this is my show. And you're gonna treat me with respect. Aren't you now?
shut the fuck
Aren't you now?
Shut the
Aren't you
fuck up.
now? Aw.
Shut the fuck up.
You wanna get kicked? You wanna get kicked, buddy? We'll play this game because whose show is this now? Aw. You like being muted?
Ian. All right, Dogwater. I mean, Zay.
Go to fat
You
camp
must not.
up for money on camera for your OnlyFans,
Hey,
bitch.
speak in coherent sentences and speak with respect. And you're not going to speak about anything that we've already discussed. That we've already said is not to be brought on a show.
Ian, let's see how civil we can make this disagreement, right? All right. So, without derogatory terms, that's what I've been told to call them now. Even though these are what I call people in my daily life. So, I'm a hypocrite saying this. I just want to point that out. But without that, and without bringing up, you know, what she may or may not do for a living, because apparently we've been told not to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she gets in her feelings. Oh, but she can talk shit about Albert.
Oh, yeah. You're a Tina supporter. So she can talk shit about me for months and months and months and months
You
and months.
manipulated Eric. You manipulated Eric.
Oh,
Try
see,
to
now
get
how
rid
you're
of Glenn.
changing the
What
script
happened?
because you just got
It
caught.
backfired.
This is how Tina fans act. You guys can never
backfired.
stick to a script.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is content.
What the fuck are you talking about? Script.
Oh, look at you struggling.
Look, I'm not fucking struggling, whore.
Oh, you're just mad.
What did
Aw,
we
every
say
single
about the
time you gotta
derogatory
say
terms?
that. No respect
Because
for
you
people.
are, though.
Anyways, so like I was saying, you're gonna have respect for me because once again, you're just mad that I'm taking over a show that you love. Once again, you're gonna be mad because my
You
thing's
have.
gonna be
I have no
everywhere.
respect for you, whore.
I'm taking over the LCU, buddy. Call me a whore again. Let's see what
Bread
happens.
go spread for bread. That's why.
Sayonara.
Did you just
This is my
kick
show
him
now.
off of Aussy?
Yeah.
That is Ian.
told you it's my
1,
show.
2, 3. That is
Ian 1, 2, 3 can go suck it.
Zay, we can't be doing this here. This isn't a good look for you. This isn't gonna
I don't give a
help your
fuck.
case, okay? I reached out an olive branch. I was like, you know what? I'm getting a lot of hate right now. Let's just see what happens, right? But now you're getting hate from me because you just kicked one of my favorite people that calls in, and I.
Mm-hmm. I told him to have some respect. Twiggy.
Back so soon.
I run this show now.
I just wanted to exercise a little bit of power. All right. You know, we brought in one of my people. Let's bring in one of your people. Let's balance it out.
So there's a misconception here right now. But
All
anyway,
right.
Zay, you don't own Aussy. Keem DM'd me. I own Aussy.
Yeah, I do. You wish you owned
Yeah, I
Aussy.
own Aussy.
No,
And
I own Aussy.
I'm going for a complete rebrand. Zay, you're going back on Nerds with Buff Weeb. I'm adding Glammy Lammy. Twiggy, we're going to make you the skinny Becky on Milkers. And it's no longer Lolcow Aussy. It's Lolcow Sleeps. It's just going to be Eric sleeping with TTS on. What do you think of the rebrand?
I do like Eric Sleeps, but Aussy's mine. Sorry. We're going to have to
But,
compromise on that.
Also,
All right, guys. All right.
the co-host will be mono.
Here's what's going to happen. Ian, I'm going to need you to get back in waiting if that's okay with you because I actually want to talk to you. Zay, you will not kick another person from the show tonight.
If he doesn't call me a whore, sure.
All right. I will make the deal. Nobody can call you a whore. All right, as much as we'd like to. Nobody can do it. All right. We'll make that one exception. All right. But other than that, there will be no kicking, no server muting anybody.
I think I do what I want on my show.
This is my show.
But this is this is my show. This is our show with Rastov.
Twiggy, I think you would be a good fit on the Milkers. They'll think you're a skinny Becky.
No, Ian, please come back.
At least if you put on a wig, it'd be a little easier now. You could do some makeup. I could add you to the wall of shame. You'd be the next guy.
And Zay, I hope you're excited. Oh, she goes.
Twiggy.
One more time, and then you can't come back. One more time.
You're gonna sign yourself up for a punishment tomorrow. I own the show now, Twiggy. Why are you acting up?
More time.
On my show.
This is
my
mine
show.
and Rastov's show. Mostly Rastov's. I'm just filling in
You know,
while
Rastov
he
can
spends
co-host
time
Maybe
with
I'll
his woman.
give- Maybe I'll give Rastov co-custody just to piss you off.
I'm impossible to piss off.
No, Rastov is going to be the co-host of Eric Sleeps. He's going to run the OBS for Eric. But he can't talk.
Twiggy's
Off the
giving up.
Milkers, Twiggy.
I think you broke him officially.
I'm formulating a plan. My wife's texting me. This isn't good.
They're plotting
This,
together.
ladies, is how you don't. This is how you avoid a crash out.
He's given up. He's trying to
I
plot.
never give up. I will never give up. Giving up is not something that is in me. I don't give up. Giving up is preposterous. Me giving
Are you
up? Never.
Are you excited for how me and Rastov are gonna run things?
I'm excited for Rastov coming back, but I don't see how you'd fit into that equation.
Already called Keen. This is my show now.
Interesting.
No, Zay. It's my show.
You wish. I
I know
told
it's
you, we had a
mine.
compromise. If you're gonna do the Eric sleep stream, I own Aussy.
All right, fine.
Remember,
channel
one
do I
more
pick?
kick, one more kick, one more, and then I'm free.
One
But
more
I'm
kick.
trying to restrain it. Oh, she did not. She did not. That is a big no-no. That is a giant no-no. We don't do that. We do not do that.
What are you gonna do on my own show?
He's a big doo-doo.
Say thank you so much for coming in and sharing your perspective on what's going on with nerds. But I feel it's time that we move on to
Look at that forehead.
different
vein.
segments. Yes, that is the forehead vein that comes out when I'm angry, but I'm doing a very good job containing it. I will not lose my temper.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, goodbye.
You have evil eyebrows.
You can't come back! I will mute you so OBS cannot hear you. I do not mind.
Wiggy.
I do not mind. All right, let's cut the act.
Wiggy.
Okay.
I will not let you disrespect people, especially people like Ian. I know Ian came in and said some things you do not like, but Ian does have every right to have his own opinion, right?
Absolutely.
But I will not have you silence him on a show that is not
He
yours.
won't be silenced as long as he doesn't say whore. Deal.
All right, well, we made that agreement, right? But also, kicking me out when that separates me from every bit of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
When we're trying to have a show here, that will also not be accepted. Also,
You said cack.
Miss, you have been kicked 3 times now.
Mm-hmm. I think Tina was kicked like 5 times today. I think that rolls over.
I don't think that rule's over.
I think it's over.
I think that Tina had every right to come in and defend her son. I don't see
Absolutely,
the
the
problem
same-
with that.
The same, I didn't say it and then she came in. She came in and then I said it. Wait. You got the story wrong, mister. I didn't watch Nerds.
Yeah, I
She
don't
was
watch
yapping
Nerds, my
in the
bad.
comments.
Oops.
She was yapping in the comments, then came up on, and then I said something. She was yelling at me first.
And you will not disrespect Brady while on
Yay.
Rastov and I's show.
Deal.
Brady has been a supporter since the beginning,
Yeah, I know.
and I will not expect disrespect towards him. And Brady, I'm sorry for calling you a Zay simp.
It's okay.
I know you're just trying to fix her, and that's okay. But
Don't move this tension from me to you, motherfucker. Hell no.
my bad. I play it up a little too much, and people start to get the wrong idea.
You guys know the bromance is cute, though.
Yeah, is it me and Twiggy now?
Brady knows I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're Briggy.
Riggy.
That's cute.
Or Tatey. I don't like that. We're not going to talk
No.
about that again.
Ugh.
See, ladies, this is how Twiggy avoids a crash out, flirting with me.
If it works, it works. I only crash out when I want to crash out.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
When have we ever seen a full Twiggy crash out, other than the first episode of
The
Aussy?
first episode, there's a reason I had that knife ready. All right, that's all I'll say. You have
That was
never
funny.
seen a full Twiggy crash out, and unless I'm bored enough, you never will.
Would you say that was like a 75% crash out?
No, I'd give it about a 30%.
Huh.
Yeah, I'd easily give it a 30%. But
Would you
Brady, I'm
consider-
about to swap you out with Mystica.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna keep on flirting with you, and that's unacceptable. So,
All right. It's
Peace
okay.
out.
Love you, Twiggy.
love you, Brady.
Peace out, brother.
Would you consider what's going on with you and Rastov right now a crash out?
Not on my part.
Hmm.
I don't really lose, you know. I'm always in control of my emotions, at least.
So are you implying he's crashing out?
I'm implying that he is upset. I wouldn't consider it a crash out, though.
Okay.
Hi, Twiggy.
Hello, Mystica. How are you today? Should I bring
How
in
are
Tony
you?
while you're in here?
No, I really don't want him to be around Zayzooted.
Oh, I understand that. That's reasonable.
And only just because Zayzooted what you said about Albert, kind of my son's autistic also. And he's 26, and that just, I used to like you, but that really, it really pissed me off.
Can I say something?
Did somebody else want to say something?
Oh, yeah, that's his sister.
Hello, I'm Tony's sister, Twiggy, by the way. Billy knows who I am. I'm Miranda, ex-Miss Hayes. Miranda Hayes. Say Zuden, I have a lot to say about you.
Okay.
I think you're a bitch, for one. And Twiggy, don't kick me out, please. No, kick me out.
I'm
I
not
know
kicking
that you're
anybody
not-
out.
Kicking you out. Keep
Don't
going.
kick me out, because I know you're known to do that.
I don't kick
I just
anybody.
said I'm not kicking you out. As long as you don't say the whore word, you're not getting kicked.
Word
Okay.
up.
So I think it's very hypocritical for you to say, "Oh, don't talk about my boyfriend, don't do this," but you're sitting there doing the same thing, and you're talking about a somebody's kid. For one, I'm a 28-year-old mother. I have a son. You talk shit about my kid? Oh, girl, you don't understand.
Yeah, I agree. It's an eye for an eye, and she started it. If
So why would you do
start
that?
talking
Like,
shit,
Let me just say this.
welcome to YouTube. Eye for an eye, doggy dog world. I'm not gonna sit there and keel over to these people talking shit about me for fucking months. Have you heard the way Tina's talked about me for fucking months on streams in my own comment section today?
Yeah, but little girl, an eye for an eye means you go for the one that's with you, like Tina and you, an eye for an eye. Is Albert part of that eye? No.
So
Exactly.
her coming for my man. So that's not relevant.
Your man is not your kid, dumbass. Like, what
Whatever.
are
You
you
say
talking about?
you say
No.
don't come for this. I say don't
No,
come for
no,
this.
no,
That's eye
no.
for an
You're
eye.
talking about
period.
somebody's kid. So I know you don't have a kid, obviously. You have cats. You're a cat mom, obviously. I have cats too. But, bitch, you don't have fucking kids. So why would you talk about somebody's kid, for one, versus your stupid ass boyfriend who probably fucking cheats on you, or, for example, isn't going to be with you forever? He's not your fiance. He's not your husband. You guys don't have kids together. So you can talk about that shit. Run it. Like, run it. Like,
So this is my point. So then this
No,
is my
no, no.
point. Do you see how you people cross the line? And then if I said something about your kid right now, you'd have a conniption, right? Do you see how
because
I say
you
don't
don't talk
cross these
about
lines
people's
with me?
kids, bitch.
Hold up,
Oh,
hold up,
you
hold up, hold up, hold up.
This is
What's
my thing. This is my thing.
what's a
This is my-
conniption?
You would totally understand
You know what a conniption
how
is?
it
Chat,
feels
what's a
as parent.
conniption?
You're not a parent, bitch. You're not a fucking parent. You don't understand.
Nobody
you
said
don't
that I
talk about
was.
people's
And my
kids like
point
that,
being-
girlfriend. You don't.
My point
Learn
being
what
is
an
you
eye for an
also
eye is.
What's a
Learn what an
conniption?
eye
don't
for an
bring
eye
up
is.
certain things that people say, hey, this is a line cross from my personal life. Hey, don't bring this up. If you continue to cross it with me for months,
What's a conniption?
What do you say?
What's a conniption?
what's a conniption? It's like
What's
a
a connip-
problem. A conniption means like have a problem, like a really big problem with something.
A conniption is when Zayzooted has a conniption fit and doesn't like what people say and boots him out.
A problem.
conniption. I learned a word today.
Yeah. But I
Conniption.
want this little
Welcome to
girl to
vocab.
know what an eye for an eye is you don't bring in another person. Your boyfriend has put himself on camera and been an asshole.
You
He never,
dumbass.
when did he put himself on camera? Never. You guys love
Yes,
to
he
say
has.
that.
Girl,
No,
you
he
admitted
didn't.
to it earlier. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He never put himself on camera. Go
Yes, he
find
did.
it. One stream he was on. You won't. Go look on every
Okay, so
single
then he
stream
was on
I've been on
camera.
since Twitch. You won't find him.
He was on camera then,
I'm pretty
right?
sure.
Go find
Did,
it.
did he not come on stream one time to talk to Keem while you were talking to Keem?
Yes,
No.
he did.
No,
Because I'm pretty sure I vividly remember that.
He's a skinny little guy.
no, he
Yes.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
My boyfriend has never been on stream. Go find a clip. You won't. You're just gonna sit here and say, yes, he did. Go find the clip.
Because I know. I saw it.
Because you're talking out your ass because he's never been on stream. You all love to drag him into this. He's never been on stream. The only reason he came into the Discord is because people were talking shit about him. for months.
Is this an eye for an eye?
Oh, let me talk
I
like her.
hate little fucking.
I'm just gonna stay here. Look, let me talk like you, Zay. Let me have. You know what? You look like a mosquito with your eyes fucking coming out.
If
Every
anybody
time
can find
You
that
won't turn
clip,
on your camera
DM
though, I
me.
bet. Turn on your
You're so
camera. You
ugly.
won't.
Oh my god.
Oh, you won't.
It
Bet
looks
you're
like
fat
you're
as fuck. I I can hear it in your voice.
You look like a motherfucking mosquito, bitch. This is not my channel. You can come
Yeah.
follow me and I'll
You wanna
fucking
turn your
pull up
camera
the
on, though.
bitch. What's up?
Yep.
What's up? It's X Miranda Miss Hayes. So what's up?
Oh, you're the nasty bitch that got banned from the community? Is that what you're talking about?
Different
I'm
Miss
on channel.
Haste.
I'm speaking for it. No.
Isn't that
no.
the nasty foot
Bitch,
girl
no.
who got banned from the
This is
community?
not Foot Girl. This is not Foot Girl. Foot Girl is banned
I'm
from the
new.
show.
Bitch,
Foot Girl
I'm
is
new.
disgusting.
I'm new.
That's a
You should have
different
the same
mistake.
name as her. You literally have the exact same username as her.
No, that's not true, bitch.
Nope.
Her
I have a
username is
gamer.
Miss
I have
Hayes.
a
That's Miss Hayes. This is a
Hold
different
up.
one.
I'm X Miss Hayes on PlayStation, Xbox, and as well as on Discord. I do have one.
Well, when you're
She
kinda,
gave
like,
all the
screaming
plugs.
like a little when you're screaming like a little banshee into the mic, all it sounds like is Miss Hayes. Do you see how you just keep screaming?
You're annoying, bitch. I can be annoying as you. I can get as high as you.
I'm gonna let you know, people are definitely gonna say
I'm
that
gonna let
your
you
voice
know
is
what?
10 times more annoying than mine has ever been.
Like you're
Bugging.
ugly.
Ladies,
camera,
ladies, this has gone on long enough. I can only handle so
Okay.
much yelling, but here's
Twiggy,
what we're
just
gonna
don't bring
try.
my don't bring Tony up when
I
she's
won't
up
bring.
here
I will
because
not
that's
bring
just-
Tony up. I got you. But here's what we're
Thank
gonna
you,
do. We
baby.
can continue this conversation, but let's do it the Twiggy way, where you stay calm. You
I'm calm.
put your words out.
Okay, Twiggy.
And we do not yell because people are not
Okay.
liking the yelling. I'm people. I don't like the yelling.
No, my daughter has a really high opinion on Zayzudid and what she said about Albert, and my son's highly autistic, and it just,
Mm-hmm.
that's just kind of really fucked up.
No, I
Like,
like
an
Tony.
eye
I've
for
talked
an
to him a
eye.
lot.
Yeah, and you're so sweet to him, and I appreciate you so much, and that just broke my heart. And he came downstairs and said something about Zayzudid and was like, does Twiggy agree with what she said? And I was like, I don't think so. Don't worry about it, son. Because he looks up to you so much.
Yeah, and
It's just really upsetting because, this is Tony's life.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any other life. And when somebody, and he loves Albert, he's friends with Albert. So that
Albert's
was just
great.
really upsetting.
Yeah,
And,
No,
you know,
and
and
to
then I
your
under-
son, my opinions are my own. Anything I say does not reflect anybody else in the LCU. So if you're mad at me for something I say, don't take it out on Twiggy. Don't take it out on Keem.
when
don't
was
take
it
it
taken
out
out
on
on me?
No,
I
just
wasn't taking out on Twiggy
No, I
at
wasn't
all.
saying it was taken out, but I just mean like for anybody in the audience, anybody. Don't ever think that
Hold
they
up, guys,
are agreeing with anything I'm saying. Don't ever
I've
think
got
that
to
they're agreeing.
interject for something very, very important. Doug Savannah for 10 Canadian dollars says, Twiggy, give me a long sandstorm. Usually I wouldn't do a long sandstorm for $10, but I feel like this is appropriate. Now, Zay, the
Goodness.
rule is you have to dance. But never mind. Don't. That's all I got in me. My lips are dry. My throat is dry. I think I'm coming down with whatever sickness they had at Fat Camp.
That was Keem's fault. He had it first.
I don't know who to blame, but the only person I blame is my weak immune system. He's not a person, but I did lose my sandstorm touch. I'm getting sick. I'm sorry. And
I
also,
hope you feel better.
thank you. It's not the same when I'm not on this mic, because this mic sounds a lot worse than this mic. So this mic just shows how untalented I am. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to move on from the drama. Mystica, I appreciate you calling in, but I'm going to swap you
appreciate
out.
And Zay, I hope you I don't know what to say to you. It really affected me. I'm sorry. And I know it's a Lolcow universe, But an eye for an eye means you go to the person that attacked you. You don't go to the person that is handicapped and cannot defend themselves.
Hey, I'm
What
open
is
to any and all criticism. I promise you, I don't just kick people for criticism. So I appreciate you guys saying your piece at the end of the day.
Okay. And this is the sister, and I'm sorry. It's just a lot of things that you said that really
You're
upsetted
good.
me. With, you know, and I want to like you. I really don't like you, but I want to like you. So, you know, I think you're cool, and I agree that you with nerds, I think you're cool. You know, definitely, you know, fit for that and stuff. But I just, you know, kind of what you said, and then Albert, you know, I believe, yeah, like I have a brother with autism and stuff, so it just kind of offended me. And you just kind of watch what you say and just kind of be a little more like classier about how you deliver that, you know? So it just, you know, and I get, you know, doggy dog world. No, it doesn't work like that. And then when you talk about somebody's kid, when you have a kid, you realize as a mother or a father, when you talk shit about somebody's kid, it's not okay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's, you just don't do that. I have a 9-year-old. So if somebody were to sit here, if I was on Lolcow and somebody were to sit there and talk shit about my kid, oh no, it's not okay. It's
Yeah,
just,
and I want to say to, I think it was your brother or whoever's child,
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry if I hurt their feelings specifically, because that's one thing that, like, that was the first thing that you said where I was like, okay, that kind of.
Yeah.
So to them specifically, I apologize to you because I care about the audience.
okay,
And, like,
that's okay.
I don't want him to, you know.
And Tony's a cool
Yeah.
guy. Like, let's just get that out of the
Tony's
way.
so cool. Yes, Tony is so cool. But he's so sweet, and he
He
He's
follows
very
you too, Zay,
tender.
so-
He's very tender-hearted, and that is a good
Yeah.
thing, not a bad
There's, like,
thing.
so many Tonys. I'm like, maybe
Tony,
I've seen.
Electric Monkey.
Electric Monkey, that's his name.
I do know who that is. So, Tony,
Okay,
to
so-
you specifically, like, I'm very, very sorry if I, like, hurt you with anything that I say. I promise you, it wasn't directed toward him because of any, like, I don't know how I would say
It
that,
was
but I
out
don't
of
wanna come off
anger.
like-
You were saying it
Yeah,
out
it
of
was out of
anger
a place
because
of
you knew.
anger and out of a place of being, like, literally, like I said, eye for an eye. It wasn't trying to come for people with autism
Yeah.
or anything like that. To be honest, I didn't know he had autism until you guys said that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Hold up, give me 1 second.
I
Pokey
appreciate it.
Gaga for
no.
$1.99 says the
Okay.
loud noise is making it hard to poop. Go on.
And hard to poop and make me want to poop more. What the fuck? Okay, no, I just
I
no,
didn't
Zay,
need to
I
know
don't
that.
want to have problems with you, Twiggy. Like Tony's I'm Tony's sister. I have a Discord. And Zay, I don't want to have problems with you. I just think you need to kind of like watch what you say sometimes and like.
No, I don't think she needs to watch what
No,
she
I think
says.
she needs to watch. Talking about certain things that shouldn't be brought up, like
Kids.
kids.
People's kids.
Yes. And when you have a kid, you realize, like, when you have a baby and somebody's sitting there saying shit about your kid, it's gonna hurt and you're gonna get pissed.
Mhm.
And you feel that away with your siblings. Somebody sitting there talking shit, and you gotta have a big what do you call it? In this world, the Lolcow world, you have to have a big like a backbone. So
Mhm.
it's hard, but I don't think anybody's family should be brought up at all.
I can
Like,
agree with the family. Yeah, I don't think anybody's family, unless their family is, interacting with the community, because then they're just as fair game as anybody else, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you're a part of the community, unfortunately, and fortunately, in some cases, it's fair game, right?
Fair game.
People in this community are going to, they're going to mess with people. They're going to, troll, and it's not even like it's just all negative trolling. Like, some people are doing it out of a place of fun. I'd say a majority
Yeah.
of them are, right? But then there's people who are just, there's going to be bad actors, and those bad actors need to be weeded out, right? But it's kind of hard when there's so much drama, because then you don't know what's what, right?
Yeah.
But when family's brought into it, that definitely takes it too
It
far
hurts.
for me.
Yeah.
I need pizza.
I think when you go for somebody like Tina, go for Tina because she's a host and she's in the Lolcow. She's a bitch. She's got a backbone, but her son's barely, yes, he went to fat camp, but he helps his mom. Like,
And he helped her out a lot, but I've got to move this conversation on because I've got people in waiting. But Mystica and Miss Hayes, I definitely appreciate you both calling in. And tell Tony I said what's up.
Oh, I'm sure he's watching.
All right, Zay, we're good, girl.
Love you
Appreciate
guys.
guys.
Yes. Bye, Twiggy.
All right, peace out. And I'm going to bring in two people at once. Well, actually, before I do that, Ian, what we're going to do, right, is we're going to pretend that Zay, a.k.a. Dogwater, no offense.
That's fine. You can do that. I'm cool with that.
Is not here. And we're just going to talk about, whatever you wanted to talk about previously. Unless what you wanted to talk about, of course, is Zay, and then I can let that go on, but we're gonna have
just
to.
no horror word.
We're gonna have to.
Else, just like keep my job and horror out of it. Like I feel like that's just irrelevant to the conversation.
Can he call you a lady of the night?
Well, that's the real reason why you never went to backhand, because it's going to take too often.
Do you see how he's already back, Twiggy? This is my point. Like
this will never be your show. This will never be your show.
No, Ian, I'm very aware of the trolling that's going on. I know, like that's not even that's not a worry, right?
Yeah, definitely a troll, Twiggy. Yeah, as the clock's ticking, it seems like you're getting more nervous. You're starting to realize it's not a troll.
Nervous? When have I ever been nervous about anything?
I don't know. You looked a little nervous last night.
Never. Last night I was tired. I have to constantly change plans because every time that I found somebody to take me to get my car, it has fallen through. Last night I was supposed to make a call with somebody before the show about my car. I wasn't able to do it because Rewind was, the fiasco that it was, okay? But I was not nervous.
Whatever you say.
Never. But anyway, Ian, go on.
Yeah, I was still trying to ask you that yesterday. Did you ever get your car back then?
I have no idea what you said, Ian. I apologize.
I said, that's what I was trying to ask you in the voice chat last time. If you got your car back. Thank you.
Ian, can you perhaps move your mic closer to your mouth? Would that be a possibility?
It's my headphone.
Well, Ian, what I can have you do is I can have you message me what you were going to say because I can't make it out. It's a mixture of my bad ears and your mic. But I appreciate you calling in, and I'm going to move on to the next person. But Ian, genuinely, you know how we feel about you. You're our favorite fudge packer. But it's just, it's not.
All right, Twiggy, fuck you, whore.
Goodbye, Ian. All right, you know what? Let's try something out real quick. We've got some people in waiting, but we had a pay pig hop up, and, I'm not trying to play by favorites here, but it's Bruggs.
Captain Bugs.
Oh, hello.
I'm on Aussy. You owe me a fucking flip.
Yeah. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Give me a flip.
But, no. I can't. I'm at work. But Twiggy.
Yes.
We spoke about, last night. Remember?
We did.
I don't really know how to feel about the whole situation.
I don't think
honestly, I
anybody
can't
does.
even tell if you're fucking.
Bruggs, what is going on with your audio?
Yeah, you were in a wind tunnel.
Hold on. Oh. I don't know.
Also, I didn't speak last night. What'd you guys speak about? Spill the beans.
It was between me and Twiggy and like Nina. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, how are you gonna be all cryptic like that?
Isn't it more fun this way?
I think it's more fun this way, Bruggs.
I think it's much more fun.
I think it's a lot more fun.
Yeah, Twiggy, if you want to talk about that situation or what we spoke about last night, you can do that. If you so
I
choose.
I don't think that's really my place to talk about it. It wasn't me that was the person who was potentially harmed by that situation.
Mm,
So I think it
right.
would be more appropriate if it was not me.
Okay. Well, I have to
The
go back to work anyway.
tiptoeing I just did is crazy.
Some weird cryptic shit.
Weird
I hope you
cryptic.
guys have a fun stream. Also, I've been on your stream once before, not drunk, okay?
Once. Okay, so my bad. Let me
Yeah.
correct the record, ladies and gentlemen. Bruggs has been on Lolcow Aussy one time, not intoxicated. I was wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like a
Oh,
liar.
yes, you were wrong.
I feel like I've been dishonest with all of you, and I apologize. I lied.
Uh,
Bruggs has been sober
Was that-
one time, and I
bet that was your lowest donated episode.
no
Alright,
comment.
Zay, I'm glad that you're managing Aussie now.
Oh,
Good.
Bruggs,
See,
Bruggs.
Bugs knows what's up.
I'm gonna have to switch you out with somebody else,
Yeah,
Bruggs.
thank you for having
Any
me
last
on.
words?
We'll see you back.
Goon Squad for life, baby.
Ew. Alright, we're gonna bring in two people. Maybe they'll balance out each other. Lucy,
yeah.
Tina, Exile Warrior. How you doing?
Twiggy.
What's up?
What's with this energy, bro? This is not the Twiggy cold way. This is not the Twiggy cold way, brother.
I am trying to turn over a new leaf, Exile. I know you
Nah,
better than
you're
anybody.
ruining the premise.
I know
You ruined the premise.
You better than anybody have seen my ruthless ways. Also, fresh haircut. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. I used to be awful. I would make people cry in the community.
Yeah, there's some.
You out of all people know this, right? I was way worse before I became a host.
Yeah, then
Way
Discord
worse.
VCs.
Way worse.
OGs will remember the Goon Cave by Dawn. The Goon
OGs,
Cave.
or the before Mystic Zora was actually exposed for some showing his acorn. We had a whole stream debating on if he was a furry or not. Good times. The members only show is a great show. It was run by a few guys, Reeds, Dom, who knows who else? I don't even remember. But then it imploded over some drama, and I got ownership of it. So I took over for 2 streams. First time I'd ever live streamed, and it was so good. They were so long.
They were like 8 hours one time. It was 8 hours at one stream once.
And we only have 4 hours of it up right now.
Yep.
The one part got copyrighted because I think Charles Barkley came in playing music that was copyrighted. And just had it in the background for the whole time, and I didn't realize.
You almost got your
He's a
channel taken
character.
down because of that.
It was a throwaway channel. We're not worried about that.
It's gone now.
I think that Nightmare said that you're storing women's underwear in your cheeks for the winter, Exile. How do you respond to that?
Wait,
This
I
is
respond.
coming.
Oh, Nightmare, you're fucking 4'11" and he's 6'3". He shits on you.
Nah, he ain't no 6'3". That's a lie. Exile lied about
true.
his height, bro. Are you 6'3"
Yeah.
because your license says it or your Tinder profile, bro? Like, come on.
No, I'm a tall motherfucker compared to Nightmare.
Yeah.
Motherfucker is like a
I
Smurf.
used to shit on him too. I used to think he was short, and then he proved it. He's fucking 6'3".
I'm 6'3", bro.
Bro, you're an absolute unit.
G
I'm like 20 pounds off my weight, so it is what it is. at this point.
all of this smack talk that I've sent Exile's way, and the dude towers over my little anorexic body. If we ever met in person, I'd be snapped like a wait for it, a
Like a
twig.
twig. Nah. Listen, I got no beef with Short King Nightmare. He's He's just a dickhead.
He's not even. He's
got
taller.
beef with you,
He's
apparently.
literally an inch taller than I am.
No way he's taller than you. Damn.
Wait, there's
look
no way you're 4'10".
He's not
That's what you're-
5. He's Nightmare's not short.
He's 5'8",
Someone-
no?
Yeah, he is.
He's
I-
5'8".
I don't
Okay.
think he is 5'8" because he'd have to be 5'9", like 9.5 at least.
Oh, he's 5'7". He just confirmed he's 5'9". And he's
There's
calling
no
me
way.
a donut?
Because I'm
He's
5'9".
5'7".
I'm 5'9", and Nightmare was as tall, if not taller than me. There's just no way.
He's 5'7", and he looks like a...
I know it came out of his mouth, but I'm denying it. I think I think it's because British
looks taller
measurements
than 5'.
British measurements do not convert right. Okay, that's what the problem is.
Yeah, they have
Yeah, they
kilos,
use some
meters.
wonky system.
Oh shit!
This fucking candy ass bitch had the audacity to call me fat.
Oh,
Look at your
shit.
fucking
You
face,
didn't
bro.
mean
Look at your face, fucking diabetic looking motherfucker
You
over
built
here. That's
like an
hilarious.
iceberg, buddy.
I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't care. It's the
Wait,
difference.
what happened to being a nerd wrangler? You're now on test. You didn't even make it to nerds in the
worst
reboot.
part
Don't
is-
think how you're
Oh,
Wait.
Buffett is so much better than you.
Let's talk about how sad you are that you couldn't make as a host. That you made a parody stream where you had a fake Keemstar come in. You pathetic wanker. Yeah. Let's talk
Wanker.
about that. Yeah. You hop on the way I say wanker. Yeah.
Oh,
let's
so
talk
you
about
be-
your
so you
fails.
sound
believe
like
Leppy.
Leppy right now.
You
are
believe
actually
Leppy.
insane.
What do you mean I believe Leppy? What do you mean? I don't.
Because
I don't
Leppy
fucking-
was the one who came bitching to everyone. You're taking my show. You're taking my show. So you believe Leppy.
What are you on about? I never said anything about you taking
That
the
stream
show.
that you're
That
talking
stream
about
was
that
not
was
Leppy.
the stream
I-
that you're
All right,
talking about.
ladies,
I really
ladies.
see you and Epic Lady bringing up a
Ladies and gentlemen.
Keemstar.
Ladies and
I'm trying to
gentlemen.
explain it
Fucking
to
cringe
you.
as fuck, bro.
The
Guys.
stream you're talking about was an audio test stream where I was helping them learn how to do audio and OBS shit.
Guys.
What do you know, OBS?
Guys, here's what we're gonna do. Guys.
What's your proof that I
You're
don't?
fucking the microphone. You're destroying me here.
And
Okay.
yet, I was the one who had to tell you how to flip.
Check it out. I just server muted all of you guys. We are going to talk civilly. This is not the show where we yell. Nightmare, I know you can undo yours, but I'm going to undo it for you. Never mind, you did it. Exile, you poor
Appreciate
soul.
that. But
Dude,
I ain't having no
dude.
fucking tubby McFat fuck over here call me fat because I'm a chubby boy. I don't give
Who
a fuck.
are you
bro.
calling Tubby McFat fuck?
You fucking exile warrior. You should be exiled from the fucking kitchen. That's what you should be doing. Fucking pick up a salad and a
Called you
fucking
short.
bicycle. I don't know. You called me fat on the fucking main chat, actually, fucker,
Huh,
and it's
well,
hilarious. Look at this
not wrong.
motherfucker. He's throwing brisket sandwiches in his fucking cheeks. Look at this. Look at this
Really,
fucking
how do you
dude.
feel about
Look at
this
this
being
dude.
as a big boy?
And we know you're insecure as fuck about it. Don't fuck with Tess, you fat cunt.
The
And
worst
Dog
performing
Water-
show in the LCU.
Oh, you mean like, yeah, because you've done so well. I remember
Yeah.
those views when he
You're
was
shitting on
just doing
Buff
He even
Weeb
said
now.
we did
You're
about
Did
shitting
you
on
see
Buff Weeb
Tess
now.
last night? Did you see Tess last night?
So, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
not shitting on
Holy
Buff
shit.
Weeb. I'm not shitting on Buff Weeb.
He's on the show now, so you're shitting on my balls now.
I'm shitting on while it was a fat camp, actually. I'm shitting on while it was your boss, yeah, bro. You wait till he fucking opens his eyes and get rid of that fucking shit ass cocksucking fucking docket team because he bringing that energy.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like us
Buff
to
Weeb
use
really
our
is like the nerds
inside voices. We can all talk
Bruh.
calm, collectively.
Ladies-
One of the teachings of the Lolcow cult is keeping it level.
Bruh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's breathe. Brothers and sisters, let's breathe in, out, in. Everybody, put on your cult attire. All right. We all have our matching jackets, ladies and gentlemen. And let's breathe in and out. Now, I think that we can continue this conversation. I think that voices need to be heard. Rhodey, for $2, says, I miss Rastoff. I think we all do. But I think that we can let this conversation out and we can talk in our cult, monotone voices. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this calm and collected. Let's use our radio voices.
All right. Okay.
Morning radio voice. Nightmare,
let's
I know
talk
you have it
about-
in you.
let's talk about this insecure fat fuck that records VCs because he cries because he feels like he got bribed with a nothing burger. Let's talk about the rules that he
about
fucking.
the,
I'm still speaking. Inside voices, dog. Water, wait your fucking turn. Come on now. Let's talk about how he comes at me in the main chat calling me a fat fuck because he's a ride or die. He's a little bit of a simp. And
Now, hold
then
up.
he comes on looking like he ate half a fucking Mount Rushmore. Are you fucking for real, dude? Are you fucking for real?
Billy,
Like,
have you
that's
ever
fucking nuts.
called somebody fat?
Back in my day, you called somebody fat if you really wanted them to feel bad about themselves. But then I grew up and I became really cool for being
And
fat.
they're like,
Now
hey,
when you
Billy's
call somebody
fat, bro.
Yeah, and they're like, that. Look at that fat there. He's
Bro, that's so
fat.
fat,
I want to
bro.
give him a candy bar. Now it's cool to be fat.
Dude, that's so fat.
I just love the hypocrisy of it. That's all. That's all I love.
But this
'Cause
is
I
the
am a chubby
Lolcow
dude.
universe.
And
Everybody's
I know I'm
hypocrites.
fat. I never said I was skinny.
You
That-
say,
I
you
never said I was
say,
not fat.
I will
you
absolutely
say
own up to being an
hypocrisy. You say hypocrisy.
Absolutely.
I say hypocrisy.
This guy's reminds me of a song. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give you a musical number real quick. This song is the song of the hypocrite.
One last one.
Hypocriter, you say one thing and do the opposite-er. It's an empty life full of empty glitter. God's not pleased with a counterfeiter.
And again, I take the piss out of my own height, by the way. Dog War, funny enough, got the jokes about my height from me taking the piss of my own height. That's how she found out about my height. I take the piss of my own. I
so
call
where
myself
was,
vertically challenged. I make jokes about not being able to go on roller coaster rides. Like, I don't care. Like, I genuinely couldn't give a flying fuck. But the fact that you like make the joke was hilarious. Dude,
Oh,
like, I would
where's
beat you to the punch,
that?
dude.
Are you just gonna keep it
I'm just saying, I'm
Where
just
is
saying,
that
we did-
bit that you had supposedly planned with my TikTok that you were caught gooning to? Or wait, you never had a bit planned.
Why,
and you're
why do
still
you want me
trying
to be
come up with
gooning to your
one.
TikTok? Why do you want me to be gooning to it?
Because
I've
we
always said
all
I
know,
don't
buddy.
Google it.
We all
Why
know.
do you want me to be
Team
gooning
said
to
it
Isn't that
himself.
weird?
You were
Isn't that weird?
obsessed with me. Notice
No,
how
no, no,
every
no, no.
show I come on, you have
No,
to
dude,
find
you made a
yourself here
fucking joke about
somehow.
it, but you can't understand sarcasm. That's fair enough. But why do you want me to be gooning to you? That's fucking weird, dude.
Because
Why do you want me
you
to be
are
gooning to you? I'm
literally
never gonna become your simp.
obsessed with
No, no,
me.
you keep
You
mentioning
talk
me, dude,
about
and I give it
me.
right back. I give it right back, dude.
Let's look at the
Exile!
how much you
Back.
talk about me,
Let's
buddy.
look at the main. Let's look at all the fucking streams you do. How much you talk about me as well, dude. Let's look at the fucking
did
VCs.
three
where you
Put your
whole
hair
hate
behind your
streams.
back like you're all fancy and
You
shit.
did
Like,
whole.
Dude, like
You did
literally
3 whole
fucking,
hate streams on me before I ever talked about you.
one hate stream is what I did,
Did
and it
3.
was fucking
How you
beautiful.
doing,
Not
Twiggy?
because
You did
threatened to
3.
fire
I'm
Grim.
doing great,
You tried to
buddy.
think you could fire Grim, so I did a hate stream that fucking literally
chaos.
annihilated your prime time slot, bitch. Don't fucking forget.
And
We
it
did a 2
didn't, and
a.m.
I
stream.
we have multiple times shown the
We
analytics
stream at 2
from
a.m.
the
No, you show what you
from the
think you
play
know.
board,
You
from-
show what you think you know,
from
bro.
play-
They
Guys,
know it.
for
know is from-
$50, I will show you my gymnastic skills, and I will do a handspring.
Nightmare.
I
I'm
will
done with
set
it.
up the
Now,
camera so you
talking
can
about
see.
me,
Us streaming at
you
2
have no
a.m.
content.
annihilated Zay's fucking whole stream,
Without
shitting on
talking
me
about
and
me,
trying to threaten to
you
fire Grim
have
at
no
prime time
content.
because you're a bitch made, bro. You better fucking
Every
become friends with
show,
Buff Weave.
I
'cause-
bet show
Was
of
that
yours,
cat outside
you're
of your
gonna find a
window?
transcript of you
And
talking
enjoy
about
the
me.
fact
Is that a
that
cat?
Not vice
fuck that's gonna
versa.
donate his fucking benefits on
one
you.
at a
Get the
time.
fuck
Holy
out,
fuck.
Lizard tits.
Mm,
Now that that's over, Billy, how you doing?
Billy. he's so out of it.
Hold up, Billy. We can
Oh.
both play this game.
Beautiful.
are you okay, Billy? How are
Hold
you
up,
doing?
There's a
Billy,
rewind right
Hold
there.
up.
I took a selfie.
Hold up. I just took a selfie too.
I took a selfie.
Billy, my
See?
selfie looks nothing like me.
Mine looks
You
exactly
definitely
like
lost
me.
some weight.
Mine looks just
What
like
the
He
me.
looks
fuck is
lighter. He
this?
does look lighter.
What is
What
this?
the fuck?
That's not me!
Twiggy, you
Twiggy's
look
a
so
woman.
good.
That's not
Look at the
me!
photo of Robbie Rotten.
Twiggy, you look so good.
I can do a handspring. Like, I'm 100% serious. I will not
I can
hurt
make your
myself.
hands clap.
I can make your...
As the
Please
new
don't
co-host
break
on
your
Nerds,
arm.
we have a cosplay idea. Lazy Town.
We are number
You say
one.
nerds.
The
Awesome.
first time I
say
ever
nerds.
sang a song from Lazy Town on stream, Billy, you kicked me for it. I'll never forget. It was good times.
I'm sorry.
It was good
Good old
times.
days.
Twiggy, I used to kick you all the time.
It's funny. I never had a problem with it.
Twiggy, remember when we watched Nacho Libre together?
I do. Remember when I
felt it-
confided in you? And you got to know the
About-
real me?
Yeah. I don't remember about what.
My wife's going to be mad at this. She doesn't want this cat in here.
I was about to say,
It was
is that a
so-
cat
I
outside?
like said it to you twice. I was like the cat. Once in.
Twiggy
Anything
and
else like
I
that?
hung
Go.
out all the time
We did.
at Fat Camp. We were buds.
Billy knows exactly how evil I am in real life.
And he's not evil at all.
Billy, you're a liar.
He's a sweetheart.
You're
He's a
lying.
He's a
sweetheart.
sweet boy.
He's a sweetheart.
You're lying.
He's a
Sure
sweetheart.
sure he schemes. Sure he plots. Sure he has plans for world domination. But that's not evil. It's not evil.
I would
But he's-
never be
he's just an
capable.
anti-hero.
I
One
would
day.
never be capable of things such as world domination, Billy. Okay, you're giving me too much credit. Okay,
He can't even get his car back from Wings' house.
for real. True. Yeah, guys, I'm still trying to figure that out,
Oh,
but
shit.
we will not be taking donations. Okay, I'm just it's my hole that I dug, and I gotta pick myself up by the boots and start digging, building the.
Oh
Hey,
my
fell off
lord.
again.
Keep
Oh,
losing
yeah.
to be a best.
Tina D asked a good question. Are we excusing Zay coming at my kid?
No,
How do you
no,
feel about that, Zay?
I brought that
We
up
talked
like
about
first
it.
thing in the stream.
It's like the third time we're talking about it now.
What did you
No.
say about that? Because
Take
Tina's
some
here now.
accountability.
Let's get back into it.
Once again, Tina has brought up multiple things that I have said. Hey, I'm comfortable with people bringing this up from my personal life, and I literally have screenshot proof from the comment section of her doing it right before she came on the show to scream at me. So, I'm a little
Let me
over
ask
it.
you a question then.
I don't give a fuck what your question is, bitch.
If it's an eye for an eye, then why did you go so hard at Glammy? Why did you go
Because it's an
cutthroat
eye
at
for an
her?
eye. She tried to get me fired. I've been explained it.
She been explained. That's not correct grammar.
Well, if it's eye for an eye, how come you can then run to the mods when people do stuff to you?
Oh, so here's exactly what happened. So I get sexually harassed for months. I go to the mods about it. And then here's the thing. Everyone calls me a crybaby. Everyone calls me a cry bully. So I don't run to the mods anymore. So I just start battling back with it myself. But then those people want to run to the mods and say, I'm bullying them. When literally the reason I got in trouble was for posting pictures of the same person who had not only been posting pictures of me, had been posting pictures of Eric, had been posting pictures of Fat and Handsome, who's not even a host, and any single person he wants to. Every single day. Look up how many times Captain Retard posts about me on the Discord. Look.
The sentence.
And I
Look
got in
at how
trouble-
many
and I got in
times
trouble for posting
Captain
his face.
Retard posts about me is just hilarious. But what is Albert?
Timu Leppy.
Albert doesn't have anything to do with any of this. So why should Albert be catching strays? Right?
We already
That
went
was a
into
low
that.
blow.
I know, but that was still like my point. I'm just getting like, because we're talking about it again, and that was my point. Like, Albert is a good guy. He does a lot to help out his mom. There's no reason that he should be catching strays because of a beef that you are having with her.
Yeah, the same way that my boyfriend shouldn't have ever caught strays before
Yes,
he was
but-
ever in the Discord. He was not in the Discord before he caught his first strays. So that's kind of ridiculous. Y'all were calling him shit on shows, live on air, before he was ever in the fucking Discord. So I don't want to hear shit about he asked for it. He came in the Discord after
I
y'all
mean,
talked
but
shit
you-
about him
you
for a
brought-
month fucking
But he
straight.
You
did
brought-
insert himself into
you-
the universe.
No,
right?
no.
So
Here's what
so
happened.
we're the same type of person. You talk shit about me, I talk shit about you. He's not gonna sit there and keel over to you people calling him these names. Sorry, Twig.
No, what I was going to say is what happened, though, was you did bring up the fact that, like, you take care of him, he manages you, and that he doesn't have to work because of what you do. You said it on your
I
audition
didn't
stream.
say that I take care of him. You guys took what I said, misconstrued everything, and made your own fucking story. It's like this sick game of telephone.
I mean, we'd
where
have
you
to go
love
back.
play this game.
We'd have to go back and watch the clip on live.
Yes,
where
and
you were
me and
auditioning
Wings
for
made
Queens.
a joke where we said he was a Pepsi pimp, and that's where this whole fucking thing came from. That's literally where this
Zay-
whole fucking came. thing.
You
came
said
from.
Tina talked on things you didn't want her to talk about. What was that? What your?
Oh, for
your,
months when she's been saying
your
I have
bread
fucking
spreading?
dick in my mouth and shit. Like, fuck off. Like,
It's your bread spreading, so you talk about her son.
bro, it's beyond that. She talks about anything that involves. There is no limits when it comes to Tina. But then this shit, it's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. It's just ridiculous fucking standards.
But what does any of this have to do with Albert? Like,
What does any of this had to ever do with my boyfriend? I brought myself into this universe.
I don't think.
What does your boyfriend have to do with Albert?
I don't think Tina brought up your boyfriend, did she?
Ever.
I don't know if she did. She says she never did.
I guarantee you.
Okay.
Dude, all the fucking shit. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. She says she didn't.
Whatever. I'm not
I
gonna play
don't
this
know.
back and forth game. Whatever. You wanna say I'm a villain for it? Say I'm a villain for it. We don't have to play this game of you like me, you don't like me, I don't care.
I don't think
You're
Hey,
not a villain.
hey,
You're just
Billy.
fake.
Hey, Billy.
I don't think you're a
fake.
villain.
I'm
I
literally
don't think.
sitting here up front saying I said it and I don't care. What makes me
I don't think.
about
I don't think you're fake. I don't think you're a villain. I think you are trying to fight out of your element. There's a lot of people coming at you, and you're swinging at a ton of people, and I think it's a little messy. And I think that you're making too many. I think you're making too many mistakes because you're trying to fight too many people at once. And I hope that you level it out, because I don't think you need to be fighting this many fights. I don't like the dog water comments because they seem to be too fucking easy. I think it's too easy to hit Zayzoo.
Too easy.
If my thing is, people who say I don't like the dog water comment, you're one of the ones who makes them, Billy. I've heard it. I watched Rewind. Like,
I think I said I called you dog water when Buff Weeb. I called him a dog walker and you were dog water. Cuz it was funny, right?
mm-hmm.
Cuz it was a joke.
I call people whatever's funny at the time. I just want to
Yeah.
get that out of
I'll make jokes, right? If it's funny. But I've never been like dog water just to say it.
And have I ever come at you?
You double flipped me off one time.
Oh, Billy, how did that make you feel?
And how many times have I ever apologized for anything? And that was one of the times I apologized.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like I don't care. Like, we throw barbs, this is what we do. And I've been pretty respectful to you overall. And if me making a joke at your expense is too much,
so.
then so be it, you know? Like I hope I have enough social credit built up with you where it didn't hurt your fifis too bad. I hope.
No, you were saying that you had just never said it before. It doesn't fucking bother me. Like, everybody in the fucking universe says it.
I don't think that it's something that I don't think it's something that is an overall slam dunk, right? But I think like it's obviously there. It's obviously part of the meta. There's a time and place where the dog water comment can be added on with something and can be funny. But yeah, overall, I think it's kind of low hanging fruit.
Respectful.
But
I mean, hey.
I will say that when Nightmare made the video with the dog bowl of dog water, that was kind of funny. Like, I thought that was kind of funny. There's moments that are funny, but I think overall, I think it's not very funny to me.
We've got Lolo Mini with 100 Swedish dollars. I don't know what the Swedish currency is called, but I appreciate it. Yeah, but I'm not saying that.
Why not?
Because I'm saving that for not marriage, because I'm married, but when we have a baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Casual critique says, Billy, let's be honest, you're not funny, dude. That's a casual critique.
Casual L. no, I'm just kidding.
You're funny though, Billy. Like it just sometimes the jokes don't stick. Like my bit with the casual bullying, it was supposed to be a bit on everyone calling the nerds or the goon squad the bullies because we quote unquote fight back.
No,
that was the whole purpose
Billy,
of the fucking joke.
Billy, he meant to
I don't
say.
need you telling me what is or isn't funny.
No, he meant to say. He meant to say
'Cause
Twiggy, not
whatever
Billy.
whatever that was not funny.
Listen, some land, some don't land.
Everything I say is hilarious.
Billy, I agree. You're just you're not funny, dude, at all, dude. Like I can't think of one time, bro, where you've been funny.
Twiggy, you
And no, the reason being is because I tried to steal your sense of humor and nobody laughed at me. So you can't be funny, right?
Sorry, dude. I got copyright protection on all my jokes.
Oh
you have to be wearing a fucking 400-pound fat suit to make it funny.
400 pounds.
Tina, what's up?
Tina.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna try to use some common sense because I've already lost my voice. My son has absolutely nothing to do. I'm ugly enough, I'm fat enough, and I've never said a fucking word. I don't even know what your boyfriend is. He could be a fucking midget, a smurf. I don't even know what the fuck he is. You came at my son not once, but 2 different times, because you're a straight fucking cunt. But let me tell you something about being a mom. I would fuck you up. Don't come at my kid, bitch.
Where's the Twigster at, huh?
You come at something else, eh? You can come at me all you want. My son, whether he was gay or not, has nothing to do with you sucking cocks. My people watch your video. I don't give a fuck. Yo, fuck you, bitch. You came at my kid, I'm gonna make your life hell every time I see you. And if I don't do
I
it,
saw you mentioning
I'll
how
make
you're
sure
gonna
it's
have
done.
your followers pull up videos of me, yeah? You really think that's the way?
No, I said I didn't want him to. I told Billy, I don't want to see him. They tried to send him to me.
You just
I
mentioned
said,
it
no.
again. You just
No,
said they
I
said
said nothing about your videos.
Fucking
I never
bat.
said about putting your videos
You
out.
just fucking
You
said
did
it,
it.
Tita.
Zay, you got paid to fucking spread for bread. Don't blame me because you made a bad mistake.
You just said just now, and you said it earlier, that your followers sent you my videos.
Go
Did they
tell
not?
Keem that. Go tell Keem that. I don't care. I'm fighting for my son. Something he would fight for his daughter. You don't like it? Get a different profession,
for
bitch.
myself, bitch. Like, what
No,
the
you're
fuck?
not.
You've been
You're
speaking about
crying
me
over
for
a grown man.
months.
Billy, did we talk about fucking Zay at all at Fat Camp? Was she even thought about?
Who said you talked about me in Fat
Put
Camp?
up
Nobody
the
brought
proof.
that up.
You
Nobody
fucking
brought
cunt.
that up.
You better put up the proof right now that I said
Nobody
something.
brought
No.
that up. Who said
Bitch,
shit
put
about
up the
Fat
proof.
Camp? You did. You just keep
Put up
talking
the
out your
proof.
mouth saying shit I didn't say.
Save it, bitch. Go to a preacher. Get the Satan out of your fucking ass. Because you're going to be dealt with. Trust me on that.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. You don't want me to talk about your...
Bro,
One
no.
second.
fucking time.
Shh.
I'll give you
Lolo Mini for 50 secs. Can I say that? I don't think I can say that.
No.
Swedish, whatever the currency is. I was supposed to do a super chat. I scammed myself. Get her off this show. She's destroying it. She's not a good fit. You tell her, Tina. Oh, we're going to let this play out, but the title was a massive April Fool's joke. I'm sorry, guys.
Twiggy, you met my son at Fat Camp?
Yes.
Did he bother anybody?
No.
Did he talk back to anybody? Did he do anything?
He literally would help you. He would make sure that Angel was, like getting her exercise, and he spent most of the time fishing. He didn't really bother anybody. He came up to me one day asking me if I had a fishing hook, and that was about the most he asked of anybody the whole time. And I literally told him before that, if you need anything, like, just let me know. Because I genuinely like Albert. I talked to him a little more than I thought I would have. And he was great.
Now, let me say this quietly. When I was on Billy's earlier, I said, some of my supporters watched her video. I said to Billy, don't send them to me. I don't want to see her like that. I don't want to know her like that. That's exactly what I said. Did I or did I not, Billy?
That's what you said, yeah.
I don't look at people from their pussy angle. Don't give a fuck. I'm calling you out for 5 weeks ago when you told my son to go stand in corners and suck cocks. If I say you go suck dicks, you tell me to go suck an elephant. I get it. But my son is not your target, bitch. Just like your man is not their target. Don't target my kid because you can't. You cannot help your fucking boyfriend who's a grown-ass man who's in this with you. Are you fucking kidding me, Zay? Really? You're gonna disrespect my fucking kid? My kid?
So he gets banned from the Discord. So how is he supposed to fight for himself?
I don't have nothing to do with that, Zay. I hardly go in there. I don't fuck with nobody in Discord. I don't fuck with none
Hold
of
up.
you.
Didn't he get banned from the Discord because he was fighting for himself and taking it a little too far?
Oh yeah, it's taking it too far when he does exactly what they do and says it in reverse.
I don't necessarily know if it was it because he kept on
What was
coming
too
at me. He kept. I can't bring up an exact example right now. But he did, like, anytime I would enter the chat, he would immediately come at me talking about how I was gonna get zooted and like just wait for what's coming. And it was literally out of nowhere. Like he was trying to intimidate me.
Bro, first off, that does not even sound like something you would say. Unless
He's
he's
S1K,
literally just
right?
memeing to you. Unless he's literally just memeing to you. Do you really
Okay,
think dead
S1K.
zooted he's being fucking for real?
Didn't
Like,
he
come on.
get banned for whipping out his acorn on
No,
in the
that
Discord?
was Mystic Zora.
That was Mystic
That's
Zora.
that's not her boyfriend?
That's not her boyfriend.
She's not dating Mystic Zora?
No, Mystic Zora is the guy that tried to date Becky. That's the guy who tried to ruse her up.
I'm kidding, guys. That's not her boyfriend. That's Slime. Slime's not
Slime.
dating her. Slime's a weird guy.
Huh?
I'm gonna go. I hope everybody has fun. And Tina, they need to leave Albert out of this.
No, Billy, you ain't going nowhere yet. You gotta wait.
Okay, I'll wait, but I'm going to a movie, and the movie starts in 24 minutes.
Oh, go, Billy. Go watch your movie, baby.
I'll wait 3 minutes.
So, you either gonna apologize to my son and mean it, or we're just gonna go at it every time we see each other, and it's not gonna go nowhere. Because I am who I am, and you are who you are. But my son has nothing to do with you, your profession, your extra activities. I don't want my son involved in none of that shit. It's fucking disgusting. That's your job. I don't give a fuck. Don't put my son in that shit. If you had a kid, you would feel the same way. But because you don't, I guess your mind is fucking narrow. But when you come after somebody's kid, that's fucking death, bro. In the street, that could cost you everything. That boy right there saved my life, and he means the world to me, and I'll fuck all of you up over him. Bet that.
I agree.
Bet that. That's
No,
mine.
I agree with you, Tina. So,
That's mine.
Did you see what me and the two girls had, the resolution we kind of came to at the end there earlier? So, first off, to Albert, I do want to apologize to you. But, Tina, I feel like I should also get an apology for the way you have spoken about me.
No. My son had nothing to do with it. I don't apologize for calling you a whore. Because you know what, Zay?
You called me more than that.
Okay, I called you a one-legged whore, or what did I call you? What would you like a fucking description? I don't like your cup of tea, but I have not talked about you. I have not dragged you.
I'm fucking mad right now because you know what you fucking said. And I'm sick of this shit. Why do I
Whore.
have to keep repeating the fucked up shit you say on fucking stream? Like, it gets to the point where I'm fucking done.
Cry like Becky. You guys
Bro,
don't
you know
never.
what
You guys are
fucking
tough
said.
bitches.
I'll pull up the fucking comment and I'll
Pull
send
it
it
up.
to you personally. But Tina,
Pull
I
it
am
up.
sorry for what I said about your son. I did not know he had fucking autism or whatever they said. I genuinely am sorry. I did not fucking know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they
His
said that.
anxiety. You didn't even you don't even listen.
They said autism.
They did say
No.
autism.
They
The
said
mystic person
autism.
said
That's what
autism.
they said to me.
They said autism.
They did.
I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm saying I don't know, like, whatever. I didn't know
Well,
anything
they're
about
wrong.
whatever.
They're wrong. And
Yeah,
I guess
Tina.
if he had autism.
I don't know
Wait
if he
a
has social anxiety, whatever it is. I'm saying I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag him into it because of that. It's just eye for an eye world, Tina. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could show you the fucking comment that did it. I'm just sick of having
Yes,
to
but
keep
when
this
you
shit on stream.
when you say an eye for an eye, right?
That's me and
Like,
you. That's you against
you
me,
and
not
her.
me and my
Yeah.
son. Listen, I've heard some horrendous stories about your man. I don't know him, never met him, and I don't get involved in it. I'm not a follower. I'm a fucking
Don't
leader.
get-
I'm a
you
leader.
guys say you don't get involved with it, but I will show you what you fucking said, Tina. I will show you.
I said about
and
your
I'll
man?
Show you how fucking.
Yeah, but you make shit up, Tuesday. You're pretty good at computers, and I'm not. I'm fucking retarded when it
Tina,
comes
on
to
my
computers.
life, it was a comment you wrote on the stream today.
Today about your man?
I'm not saying it was about my man. I will show
I
you
said
where
you.
the fuck things got bad.
I'll tell you when I said get down on your knees and get you some cheese. That's what I said, bitch.
Sorry.
Ham and cheese.
You wanted a man to get down on his knees and apologize? And where we come from, especially that situation, that was disgusting, bro.
You know you're turning it into fucking something it's not. I asked for the exact same apology from Dom in the Discord when Keem said he has to apologize to you. That guy's fucking white. I don't give a fuck. I asked for the same apology from everybody. I say boogie style. I say the same fucking thing to everybody because I think it's fucking
Exile, I'm swapping you out. I love you, brother.
Thank you. Love you.
Peace out. Peace out. Actually, I'll just
And
drag you.
I'm genuine on not trying to bring people's like fucking family into it, but y'all don't realize how fucked it is to constantly bring shit up where I'm getting sexually harassed for it. Do you realize it? Like it doesn't fucking stop. Tina, you push it. You push it.
No, I don't go to Discord and talk about you fucking.
You were in the comment section talking fuck shit today on my fucking stream, Tina.
That's a real bitch. I didn't go behind your back. I told you to your face, bitch.
How you doing today, Scott?
I said it to your face. What did I fucking say
Good,
behind your
thanks.
back ever, Tina? I
My
never
son
talked
is-
shit about you behind
First
your
of all,
back.
that's slander.
I said that to
That's
you.
slander. My son is not gay, number one, bitch. So back the fuck off. Shut
I
up.
heard him fucking say it. I didn't know it was a fucking joke.
My son, even if he was, and he wanted to suck 100 cocks, you're a fucking adult. You had no right to use that against me because you didn't like something I said. This ain't your first time. Zombie pulled up
Apologize
another
for that.
one.
I already
Okay,
apologized for that,
okay,
Tina. I'm
okay,
saying
good
I
enough.
already apologized for that. I don't want to
Okay,
keep like
you
beating
want me
a
to
fucking dead
okay?
horse.
Okay, you want me to apologize because I said get on your knees and get some cheese?
Whatever. If you don't want to fucking apologize, fine. But can you just like cut the
All
fucking
right.
shit?
All right, I'm sorry I told you to get on your knees, get some cheese. You should lay on your back. It's a hell of a lot easier.
Like that's actually fucking funny. When you say like that, that's fucking funny. But that wasn't what you said today. Like that shit makes me laugh. Like.
Wouldn't
I
it
mean,
be funny? Wouldn't it be
if I could-
funny if Zay had the proof of what Tina said that made her hurt?
Yes.
And Zay showed the proof, and it
And I'll
was
be an
written,
adult.
and it was
And I'll be
written
an
in
adult.
icing on a
Write it in
cake.
every
And
fucking
Zay
comment
was like,
section
"This
for
is
the
what
next
you
week.
said," and it was a cake, and the
Can you
icing was
stop
what Tina
writing?
said. Wouldn't that be so funny if Zay just
You know that
showed
by
a
doing
cake
that.
and it was
know that
written
by
on the
doing
cake? That'd be
that-
so funny.
Yeah, and you know, by doing that, that's all my whole comment section's gonna take for the next week. Like, why would I do that to myself? I will show it to Tina personally. I mean that. I will send it to you immediately when this fucking stream is over.
Well, you might be right and you might be wrong, but either way,
It's fine.
that I understand today. I get it, Zay. But Xylee pulled up another video where you're on Lolcow test calling my son a gay man sucking cocks for no reason. I wasn't even fighting with you. So what is the problem with you thinking my son sucks cocks? I don't get it. What goes in your head?
You
that makes
were
you sit
there.
around?
I was fighting with you. You just said that about me, and then I came up and said it about him. That was the first time I ever said that because you said it about me. It's a retaliation. Watch the clip back.
Yeah, but my son has never been on OnlyFans sucking cock. I don't get it.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's not. Absolutely not. But embrace it. If you're gonna put it out here for the world to see, own that motherfucking shit, bro.
Tina,
Be
if it was
proud.
that,
Okay, it's revenge porn, then I apologize. But guess what? You ladies need to know your
The
worth.
recipe
It's not-
called for half a
It's
cup.
not sitting on your kitty cats. See, that's the problem with y'all's generation. Y'all go out here and do some fuck shit. And then you want our generation, which is the mom and pops from the fucking 60s, to say, oh, I'm so sorry. No, bitch. Don't put it out there and people won't elaborate on it.
Very interesting.
great. I f***ing sent it to Twiggy. Fine, you want to show it to the stream? Show it to the stream.
Show it to the stream. Show me what I said. Show
Okay,
me.
it's not. No, you're not gonna fucking fight it back, but you just don't get it. Like you don't get what you push when you say things like that.
Okay, you pushed me too. You call me one-legged. You've called me ugly. You call me skank. You said you're gonna
But
slap
Tina,
the
you're
shit
not
out of me.
understanding. You're not understanding right now. Like I understand. You've literally said a million times you don't care about being called those things. You've said it. I didn't come at you for something that you've literally cried on stream about and said, please don't fucking say this anymore.
Read it.
It says, Zay shows it all on camera. Don't be shy.
Okay,
What
what's
the
so
fuck, Tina? How could you say that?
Damn it.
Well,
Bro, you know what you're pushing when you do that, and it's not what you fucking think. Yeah, it's a fucking... No, you're not fucking promoting nothing.
I'm sorry. I should have said that. You should never put it on camera. Just put
Tina,
it in somebody's face.
I know. I
This
said it a
means
million
your
fucking
family needs to
times.
be disgraced sexually because of you saying that, Tina. You saying that means your son needs to be disgraced sexually. Fuck that. I'm out of here. Good night.
Shit. On that note.
Oh, anyways,
Oh,
Twiggy.
wow.
Twiggy, where's Rastov?
Rastov is taking a break, as far as
Did you
I know.
fire him again? Did you fire him again?
No, Rastov has not ever been fired. He has only quit.
He's going to the main show this week.
Oh, okay. Well, listen here, Twiggy.
Mhm.
Who did you let in my cabin to smoke, and I gotta pay for it?
Well, you were in cabin 3, correct?
I was in cabin 2.
Are you sure? Because there was cabin 1, which was the one that who
Boogie was in.
cabin? Okay. No, yeah, okay. Because I know that the only people who had the other cabin, I was in the other cabin. Then Glammy and Dave were in the other cabin. I know for a fact you weren't smoking in your cabin because I'd see you out back smoking with the door shut or on the front porch with the door shut.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that.
I don't.
Twiggy, who'd you let in my room to smoke, motherfucker?
Roxy.
The only person that can be blamed is Roxy. Maybe she was hiding away because she was getting,
Oh, you
comments.
sure it wasn't that whore at the gate?
No, I didn't I didn't let her pass the gate. She asked, I did not let her cross.
You didn't smuggle her in for a...
Weil for the win for $10 says.
Hey, I'm gonna take my headphones off, Twiggy. Albert wants to say hi to Twiggy.
All right.
Go ahead, Albert.
What's up, Albert?
What's up, you bald-headed bastard?
It's bad. It's so bad. It's
Well, let me show you Johnny's. Come here, Johnny.
Johnny, get in here. I love Johnny.
Johnny looks like a fucking, like one of those people's windows.
He looks like a ballistic dummy.
I brought him to the retard school today. He told me he couldn't come today. He's got to come back tomorrow when one of his eyes are cockeyed.
But no, I.
Yeah, you laugh at that though, huh?
What's up, guys?
How many fish did you catch while we were gone, bitch?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I caught nothing. I was
Damn, Albert caught a
fishing.
snake.
I was
about 9 in a row.
I was fishing. Albert was catching. You know, we were playing 2 different games. I
just want to say, I just want to say, Zay, I don't really take offense to anything you said. My mom does, but I really don't care. You know, it is what it is. I stay out of everybody's way.
Move that camera over so we see you
Fucking
too.
muffling this motherfucker. You hear me? I don't take shit from no fucking body, motherfuckers. No fucking
You brought out
body.
the guns.
I get
Look
you,
at the
Tina.
pythons.
And I respect that. You know, you're Mama Bear. Like, I get that. And I also just want to say, like, it's not that I'm trying to hide anything. It's just that I'm trying to prove I'm here for the LCU. Like, I'm not trying to promote that shit. I'm not trying to bring it out in the air. Like, I want to be one of those hosts. Yeah, I know that I do that shit, but I'm trying to, like, fucking be here in the LCU and do that, not do this.
Danny Toledo for $4.99. Blame it on Becky. It's all Becky's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something?
You can.
Whatever Zay's reasons are for doing what she does in her personal life or what she's done in the past, nobody should be holding her to account for her own business. And just the fact that it's out there, I mean, yeah, so you can find it. That doesn't mean you should indicate to everybody you meet or anybody that comes into the LCU, hey, it's there, you can go look for it. Actually, it should be left alone, period, because this is bigger and better, and she sees it as brighter future for her. So if everybody can just leave that to sit to the side for now, it's probably going to pop up on its own. Let that happen, and fuck it, just ignore it. But as far as trying to instigate anything with it, I think it shows a lack of regard for what is taking place right now. Keemstar is building something, and you guys are along for the ride. Watch it; it's growing. I wouldn't do anything to derail it. It doesn't make sense.
See, some of us came from a big platform.
That was beautiful, Scott.
Yeah. It's touching. Yeah.
No, I'm not pointing at anybody indirectly. It's everybody. It's a universe you're a part of. So now the other thing I will say is this guy right here, you burped twice tonight. It was so fucking loud it actually shocked me.
Sorry.
So while it was well brought up, it's too bad you weren't.
What about when he fell?
Only one of those falls
Did the
is real.
burp
The
knock
other
him
one
out
was
of the chair? Yeah.
escaping. I just had to escape. Gaff Garian for $4.99. Pretty sure it was Glammy that was smoking in that cabin, Tina. Don't let her get away with it.
I make more money than her. It's paid already. No big deal.
Yeah, never gonna beat the allegations.
But ladies
Hey,
and
you know what?
gentlemen, we have 9 more minutes. What are we going to do with this sweet time? Time is currency.
No, well, why doesn't everybody give their own opinion? I understand what that man said up there, and I get it, and I fully believe that. But see, I've been on here for many, many motherfucking years. And, yes, this is a great opportunity for all of us. However, some of us are already somebody. And you know how embarrassing it is to dedicate your fucking time on here to make people laugh. And then you get people that want to be somebody. I get it. And the first thing they do is go after one leg. You think I had one leg all my entire career? Or did you think maybe something happened? But they go for it, right? I can't cry about it because I have no leg. So, I mean, you can't cry about things that you did or you had a part of. I understand what you're saying, and I get it. But we got to protect everybody, not just one person.
And this
I
is the
didn't come at her
Lolcow
boyfriend
universe.
and everybody went after her boyfriend. I don't give a fuck what goes on in the VC. You'll never see me go in there and fucking get involved in a bunch of hate bonding.
And at the end of the day, this is like closer to being a drama community, right? So if there's ammo out there, not maybe hosts won't use it, but people are going to use it. If it's
100%,
out
they do it to me all the
there,
time.
they're gonna use it.
My thing is that it's like only the haters seem to be the ones that like really bring it to light. It's like,
Well,
okay,
yeah, why
so
would the
it'll
people
die
who
down,
support
it'll
you?
die down. No. Listen, like to what I'm saying. Like it'll die down for a minute, and then somebody says like a little thing, and it incites a whole fire of the harassment.
Listen,
the host.
I had the fucking Secret Service at my door. Just got my leg cut off, and they said my son wanted to kill the fucking president of the United States. Do you think somebody who liked me did that? Or you think somebody who thought me did that me did it? But it still gets brought up. But as long as you didn't do it, who gives a fuck? I've been swatted like 300 times. I've had guns. I've had it all. I don't want to come over here and hear the same shit. They say I killed AGP. Cirrhosis killed AGP. But I hear it constantly. So you're going to hear it. And if you hang with zeros, well, you're going to get zero behavior. If you hang with heroes, you tend to be with positive people.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
I think it's just also because, like, I'm newer to the internet. Like, yeah, I've been on the internet as, like, far as that or whatever. But, like, I'm newer to this actual, like, YouTube space. So this is the first time anyone's, like, just, like, brought it out there like that. I knew it was going to come. And that's why I never hit it, you know? I knew it was going to happen. So I wanted to be open about it. But I didn't know that there was leaks. I didn't.
I said I
one
killed
second.
crack in 1996, Twiggy, and they still say I'm a crackhead. And the internet wasn't even around.
I've never even done crack and they say I'm a crackhead, but I own it.
I only did that once.
But Silence for $2 says, look up Zay, don't cry about it. Can't stop me.
Listen, women like Zay and even Becky.
Oh, wait, never mind. I read that completely wrong. Looking you up, Zay. Don't cry about it. Can't stop me.
Fuck.
Oops. I thought it was a wholesome message. My bad.
Here's the going forward. Listen to this and hear me out. The choice that you have going forward, and this is the host and anybody who has access to this, a host that may not be actually on a show. You can platform this shit if you want, but that's up to you. And platforming it, to me, it literally makes no sense. It's there. It may have its own life. It may breathe its own life in the VC, and I'm not very Discord, literate. I'm brand new to this. Tina, I've met you right at the beginning of Queens. The whole Voldemort stuff. She came onto a chat world that I was on with her dipshit father, and I got drug over to you guys and left them, like that. And I've gone back and watched AGP. You guys have a community here it's a universe. It's a culture. I'm not saying it's a cult. It's just you're developing the Lolcow culture. Now, it's got apparel, it's got a lot of things. And Keems, while he may be haphazard, he's building this with desire to win. And I think there is a W there for everybody. And I think, if you guys had this right, this show would be getting a lot more donos. They'd be getting a lot more activity in the super chats and stuff. And, it's just a bottom line camaraderie. And if you take somebody and try and out them for something everybody already knows, then what you're doing is you're just trying to belittle them. You're just trying to take their legs out from under them. And I don't know why you'd want to do that other than to try and feel superior to them. And if they're your coworker, your partner in the universe at all, lift everybody else up, because the rising tide lifts all boats.
What do you think about that, Twiggy?
Sorry, I was trying not to cough. I wasn't listening. No, I think that we're in a very unique community, right?
Yes.
So there's just as much good as there is bad, and that's how it's been since the beginning, right?
Right.
I mean, if you think about the original show, Lolcow Live, the show was created so that all of these polarizing and controversial characters could come together and seek redemption, right? They have all of this stuff in their past that's constantly brought up, right? If anybody in this community has a past, it doesn't matter if it's just something very minor, right? People are going to bring it up, and they're going to bring it up constantly. That's just part of being a host in this community. If you have, I don't have an extensive background online, right? But there's been things that I've mentioned in the past that people are just going to constantly bring up. But it's part of the game. And you've kind of got to learn the rules to the game and play accordingly, right? But it's kind of weird here because those rules kind of change all the time and things, get a little confusing. But that's why it's fun too.
But it's not right, though. You think about it. You go into the strip joint, the girl's dancing on stage. She walks out. You don't ask her for a dance. You leave her on the stage. You ask her there. You go into the strip joint. You go where she is, where she wants to entertain you, because it's her art. It's her expression. It's the way she puts her freedom of speech and expression out. And for you to challenge that and just throw it on the ground and say, fuck you, I'm going to look at you like you're a lowlife, and I'm going to make sure everybody else looks at you the same way, that's fucking short-sighted on you. And it's the mirror that you should be looking at to see what you're actually thinking inside that would propel you to do that. Now, this is the Lolcow universe. It's plenty fun to have good fun and poke at people. But when it's exploitive, that's crossing the line a little bit. That could cost her.
Pokey Gaga for $1.99. Kick my grandpa, please. Grandma is going to be pissed.
Are you saying you could turn a whore into a housewife?
Fucking A.
There you go. Go. Can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh.
And all of you talking about my fucking leaks in the comments, thanks for exposing yourself for being gooners.
Hey, gooners are where
What's
the money's
wrong with
at.
that? What's wrong with being a gooner?
Grandpa going
That's what
crazy.
you just complained about. It's all
Those are
the
the same
people.
people who call them gooners. The same people talking about it, if you paid attention.
I think he goes to strip clubs. What do y'all think? Let's bet on it.
I think that he goes there, but it's only to visit his daughter. Am I allowed to say this, Scott? Am I allowed to make
No,
off-color
he's never
jokes?
been to one for some reason. Or if he's been to one, he's never got a private dance.
I've never been to a strip club.
But hold on, I was paid to take the dances. How about that? Would you believe that?
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Mr. Rizzler.
Mr. Rizzler.
It was. I completely flipped the script. Someday I'll tell the story. It is very, very wild.
Well, maybe
Well, we gotta finish it up. We gotta pass it off to Lolcow Test. Ladies and gentlemen, any final words?
Thanks for having me. Happy April Fools. I'm not taking over Aussy.
Thank the Lord.
Thanks for having me.
Yes,
And,
Scott.
hey, Ziggy,
I look forward
Twiggy,
to talking
Twiggy,
to you.
Ziggy. Absolutely, likewise. I'll see you again, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.